Hello, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am just so thrilled to have you here with us. Today, we're going to dive into something that makes learning English just so much more fun, colorful, and expressive. We're going to learn 10 simple, super useful English idioms that you'll hear literally every single day. Now, if you're wondering, an idiom is basically just a phrase where the words together mean something completely different than they do on their own. It's like a fun little puzzle. So let's just get right into it. All right, our very first idiom is piece of cake. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't mean an actual slice of cake that you get to eat. Instead, it just means something is incredibly easy to do. For example, you could say, the maths question was a piece of cake. Honestly, whenever you breeze through a task without any trouble at all, you can proudly just tell everyone, oh, that was a piece of cake. Next up, we have break the ice. This one simply means to start a friendly conversation. It is an absolute lifesaver when you're meeting someone new for the very first time and things are maybe just a little bit awkward. You could tell someone, I told a joke to break the ice. A quick smile or a kind, silly joke is honestly the perfect way to make everyone feel comfortable right away. Okay, this next idiom is absolutely for all the students out there listening. Hit the books. This just means to study hard. Don't worry, you aren't actually hitting anything. You're really just opening your textbooks and getting super focused. So here's how you might use it in real life. I have a test tomorrow, so I need to hit the books. It's such a great way to show that you're motivated and ready to work. Moving right along, our next one is once in a blue moon. This is a beautiful way to describe something that happens very, very rarely. Just like an actual blue moon up in the night sky, it's a special, super uncommon event. For instance, you could say, we go to the cinema once in a blue moon. It basically means you don't go very often at all, which, makes it a really wonderful treat when you finally do get to go. Next is under the weather. This simply means to feel a little bit sick. It's actually a very polite, gentle sort of way to let someone know that you aren't feeling your best and you just need some rest. Here is exactly how you'd use it. I stayed home because I was feeling under the weather. It's honestly the perfect phrase to use when you just need to stay indoors and take good care of yourself for a day. All right, let's bring the energy back up with a really fun weather phrase. It's raining cats and dogs. Now, obviously, animals aren't really falling out of the sky. It literally just means it is raining very, very heavily outside. Native English speakers say this all the time. You'll hear things like, take an umbrella, it's raining cats and dogs. It just adds a fun, playful sense of urgency to a gloomy, stormy day. And hey, speaking of cats, our next idiom is, let the cat out of the bag. This just means you accidentally revealed a secret. I mean, imagine a cute little cat suddenly jumping out of a grocery bag way before you were ready for it to happen. Let's see it in action. Ria let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. It's a really lighthearted, common way to describe spoiling a fun surprise for someone. Moving right along to a highly encouraging phrase, better late than never. This means that it is always better to do something late rather than just never doing it at all. It's such a wonderful, positive reminder that it's truly never too late to start something. So, for example, I started learning the piano at 10. Better late than never. Because really, beginning a new hobby or following a big dream is always a fantastic idea, totally regardless of your timeline. And that leads perfectly into our next bit of excellent life advice. Practice makes perfect. This one is super simple. The more you practice, the better you become at absolutely any skill. A really great way to express this would be, I practice reading every day. Practice makes perfect. It's a brilliant little phrase to celebrate your steady improvement over time. Well, we've made it to our final idiom for today, which is a blessing in disguise. This describes something that honestly seems really bad at first, but actually turns out to be a really good thing in the very end. For example, you might say, missing the bus was a blessing in disguise because I met my old friend. See? A super annoying, bad moment unexpectedly turned right into a happy meeting. Wow, we really covered so much today, didn't we? Let's just do a super quick revision. We went from piece of cake to hitting the books, all the way to raining cats and dogs, and a blessing in disguise. That is 10 absolutely amazing everyday phrases to add to your toolkit.
Great job, everyone! Now you know 10 really useful English idioms that will instantly make your everyday conversations so much more interesting.